Ladies, gather round. You've survived childbirth, menopause, and those horrifying low-rise genes from 2003. But today, we're tackling something even more mysterious. Does your husband still love you? Or worse, did he ever? Flushed face. We're diving into 5 signs, doctor-approved and sarcasm certified, that your hubby might not be as smitten as he once claimed to be. So buckle up, buttercup. It's going to be revealing, hilarious, and just the right amount of uncomfortable. And hey, if you find yourself nodding along like a bobblehead on a bumpy road, you better hit like, share, and subscribe, or I swear I'll start talking about prostate exams next. Question mark real quick, ladies. If your husband thinks emotional intimacy is a Netflix setting, comment below with, yep, that's mine. Sign number 1. He doesn't pay attention anymore. Picture this. You walk into the kitchen, wearing that bright red bathrobe he once said made you look like a movie star. You say good morning. He doesn't look up. Not from the newspaper, not from his phone, not even from the microwave burrito he's about to incinerate. Now, flashback to 1983. You walk in wearing his oversized t-shirt. He whistles. You giggle. He lifts you onto the kitchen counter. Sparks fly. What happened? These days, the only sparks are from the microwave. Did we run out of cream again? What is this? The apocalypse. That's it. That's what he says. No, good morning, love. Just a meltdown over half and half. Doctor's note. Emotional disconnect often shows up in the form of selective blindness. It's a condition where your husband can spot a missed sale flyer in the trash, but not notice your new glasses, the haircut you got last week, or the fact that you started crying during Wheel of Fortune. Worse, he hasn't asked about your back pain in months. He used to heat your lavender pad for you before bed. Now he just hogs the blanket like it's his birthright. Question time. When was the last time your man noticed something new about you? Be honest. Comment it below. And if you can't remember, that's not a memory problem. That's a love problem. Sign number 2. No affection, no touch, just TV. Let's rewind the tape again. Remember those Sunday mornings in bed? Tangled feet, soft laughter, long, lazy hugs? Now it's just you, a king-size bed, and a snoring man who radiates heat like a human furnace, but flinches when you try to hold his hand. Oh, and the dog. The dog is the only one cuddling these days. Your husband. He's busy spooning the remote. Doctor's insight. Lack of physical touch is a major red flag. Human beings are wired for connection. If his love language is, don't touch me, that's not a language worth learning. Now let's get scientific. Oxytocin, aka the love hormone, gets released with simple touches, a hug, a handhold, a brush on the cheek. If he's avoiding that like it's a dentist appointment, you've got your answer. And no, passing you the ketchup doesn't count as affection. You reach for his hand at dinner. He jerks it away to scratch his knee. Charming. He kisses the dog more than you. He hasn't called you baby in 12 years. These days it's just, did you pay the water bill? Hit like if your husband shows more love to the thermostat than to you. Sign number 3. He doesn't defend you, ever. Alright, let's talk about social situations. Thanksgiving. Christmas. Bingo night. You're sitting at a table with the whole family. Your sister-in-law, yes, that one, makes a snide comment about your green bean casserole. Again. She used canned beans. Bless her heart. And your loving, supportive husband. He chews. No eye roll. No witty comeback. Not even a supportive foot tap under the table. He just pretends he's very, very focused on his turkey leg. Doctor's diagnosis. Chronic emotional passivity. Common in long marriages where one partner checks out emotionally and the other checks the dessert menu. It's about more than casseroles, ladies. It's about protection, partnership, loyalty. If he won't stand up for you during a petty family jab, he probably wouldn't stand up for you during a zombie apocalypse either. Back in the day, he would have stormed out of the restaurant if a waiter looked at you wrong. Now he doesn't even notice when your sister calls you frumpy. Frumpy, Janet? Really? Look in the mirror. Drop a thumbs down in the chat if your man wouldn't defend you against a sneeze. Sign number 4. Treats you like a roommate. Let's talk money, honey. You ask about the checking account. Suddenly, he's the CIA. Oh, I handled that, you ask. Handled what? That thing with the stuff. What is this, a spy movie? Doctor's alert. Financial secrecy is a major sign of emotional disconnection. You're not roommates. You're not business partners. You're married. You share a bed. For heaven's sake, you should also be able to share a budget. Now let's talk absurdity. He spent $400 on golf clubs. He forgot your birthday. But he wants to split the bill when you go out to Applebee's? You're not his college roommate from 1976. You're his wife. If he's keeping money decisions away from you, or worse, hiding purchases, that's not just a red flag. That's a whole marching band. Question mark if your man guards the checkbook like it's the nuclear codes. Comment, suspicious spender, below. Sign number 5. He doesn't know you anymore. Here's the clincher. He used to know everything. Your favorite flowers. The way you take your tea. The fact that you can't watch animal rescue commercials without sobbing. Now, nothing. You tell him you had a hard day. He nods, grunts, and goes back to ESPN. He can name every US president in order, but forgets your doctor's appointment. He fixes the garage door the moment it squeaks, but ignores your tears. Doctor's commentary. When someone stops investing in knowing you, they've stopped loving you actively. It's not about gifts or grand gestures. It's about curiosity. And that curiosity is gone. If he doesn't ask how you're doing, what you're thinking, or what made you laugh today, he's not present. He's just there. Question mark ladies, has your husband forgotten your favorite flower? Drop it in the comments. Let's start a virtual bouquet. You deserve to feel seen. You deserve to feel heard. You deserve more than a man who treats you like a houseplant. Love is action. And if all he offers is socks on the floor and channel surfing apathy, it might be time for a serious talk, or at least a spa weekend without him. Here's the truth. You are not crazy. You are not needy. You are simply human, craving love and connection. And if he can't give you that, maybe it's time to stop expecting love from someone who never knew how to give it. White heavy checkmark if this video hit a little too close to home. Hit that like button. White heavy checkmark if your bestie needs to hear this truth bomb. Share it with her now. White heavy checkmark and if you want more real talk, laughter, and sass-filled survival tips every week, don't forget to subscribe. Because around here, we don't whisper about our problems. We laugh about them loudly. This is Dr. Real Talk signing off, reminding you, if he's not clapping when you walk into the room, clap yourself right into a bubble bath and live your best life. See you next time, Queens. Sparkling heart.